Hey, Qtron man, I couldn't disagree more. I don't understand why you're saying multiculturalism is this extreme view. I think multiculturalism is the idea that we embrace all these cultures and learn from them. I think it plays into the hands of, cultures which themselves are multicultural, like a U.S. culture. It does not mean we can't judge a particular part because these cultures have contradictory beliefs and we validate our own cultural preference at the same time that we're giving value to other people's cultural preferences. I mean, if we use the example of food, yeah, every culture, its food is equal. That doesn't mean you like the food equally. When you talk about judging a whole culture, yeah, you're not supposed to judge that whole culture as inferior. It has its strong points and its weak points, just like our culture has its strong points and its weak points. And multiculturalism does tend to lead to taking what someone thinks of as the best of other cultures as their own. I mean, a multicultural person does that. Doesn't mean we have to give into the injustice of those other cultures any more than we have to give into the injustices of our own culture. These cultures are all dynamic and changing, and that's one sense in which they're, equal. So, I mean, I disagree tremendously, and I think that multiculturalism is exactly how we're going to finally achieve some individualism in this world. Because ultimately, the cultures break down all the way to the individual level, and people have their own uh, cultures. And the idea is that, yeah, we can call those equal in the sense that we don't need to legislate one culture over another because uh, it's not necessary. Um, you don't need to judge the whole culture, but you can judge parts and aspects of the culture. You can judge the nutritional quality of the diet. You can judge whether basic human rights are being upheld. There's always there's all kinds of ways to still judge those cultures. So um, I think you're mistaken in saying that it has to be some sort of celebration. I think you're misusing the concept of equality, and in the end, you're mischaracterizing multiculturalism. Seems to me.